STi here, and today we are going to be installing the Subispeed on-demand rear-view camera wiring harness on my 2016 Subaru WRX STi. All this is just a couple plugs, and then you get to mount a button inside the cabin, and you click the button, and then the rear-view camera turns on without having to put the car into reverse. So, here we go. Our wiring harness kit will include the wiring harness itself, 3 zip ties, a T-tap connector. You're also going to have to use pliers to connect the T-tap connector, Phillips head screwdriver, and a flathead screwdriver. And whenever you're working on your car, make sure you have your 10mm wrench and you disconnect the negative terminal of your battery. Alright guys, so now that we're in the car, first thing that I'd like to do before starting is figuring out where exactly we're going to mount the button for the rear view camera. Subispeed advises putting it in here. However, I don't want to place my button right there because I do plan on putting gauges there. So I'm actually going to be mounting it right in here. So I could just click it right there. So now we're going to take our wiring harness and you're going to find this piece right here that has a fuse in it already. You're going to open up on the driver's side door the fuse box, open it up, there's a set of fuses in here, and you're going to remove fuse number 13, which is this yellow one right here. Now that the fuse is removed, we are going to take our plug here and place the fuse right next to the yellow one. Like this. And now this end piece here will be placed in fuse number 13 right there. So because I'm going to be mounting my switch just over here, next what I need to do is just remove this panel by unscrewing this and just popping it out. So I just popped the panel out, placed this here, the button, which is just going to click like that, and then I just popped it back on. I just need to put this screw back in, and then after this all we got to do is feed the rest of the wiring over to the other side of the car. In order to feed the wire over to the other side, what we need to do is actually put the wiring underneath here. So to start off, you just want to pop this up, and that's going to expose a screw there. And then there's some screws in there, and this whole piece right here is going to pick up and pull back. So now that we pulled this up and removed the 3 screws, the 1 here and the 2 that are in the center console, this whole piece you're going to see it's going to pull up and back. Okay, so the next step that you want to do is you actually want to remove this center piece right here, and to do that all you're going to do is you're going to unscrew your shift knob, and then you're going to gently pull this up and back. Now you want to be careful because the light is still connected for the STi emblem right here. So just be really gentle with it. Once it's pulled up and back, you're going to see the plug is actually coming off to the driver's side, so you can unplug it if you'd like. So you're just going to boom, pull it just like that. And then once you have that unplugged or pulled back, you're going to take from the harness the part of the cable that has the blue end, and then we're just going to feed it through underneath this little flap right here, and then it's just going to feed behind here and then under here, and it's going to come out all the way back here. And when it comes all the way back, then we can feed it to the far corner of the passenger side, where we're going to tap into the wire, and then basically just need to tidy it up and you're done. So Now we're in the far corner of the passenger side where we led our connector to. The wire that we need to get to is actually behind all of this right here. Now I already removed this clip to get behind it, but now the next thing you want to pull out is actually this piece of trim that goes across the door, and you can just put your hand underneath here and kind of just pop it right up, and then this will pop right out as well, and then that's going to expose our wires. Now the wire that you're looking for to connect to with the T-tap connector is a brown wire with a yellow stripe in it. And I was looking in these wires and I couldn't really find it. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be actually within this green bundle right here. Okay, so I think we need to cut it open a little bit to get to it. So now that we found the wire, we're going to just sneak this T-tap connector underneath it, and this will leave an outlet on the back for your wire to connect, and then you can just clean it up. Alright, now that we got everything back together and the wire is tucked up and hidden with the zip ties, we can take our battery and reconnect it with our 10mm wrench. Alright, last but not least, all we're going to do is we're going to test out our new switch. So we're going to just click our switch and see if it turns on. Perfect. And that's it for today's video. Please like and subscribe. If you guys have any questions or any video requests, please comment below. And until next time, thank you.